Well, hello there. It's me. Got Wildstar. I haven't played it before. I meant to get into the beta, but I never got around to it. So I'm gonna just make a new character. Well, my first character. Let's see. I'll look through all of them first, but I'm probably gonna go with Exile. But we'll see. Wow, that's nice and demonic looking, isn't it? The body actually really reminds me of, actually not really. I was thinking of, the clone makers, but yeah, no, the thinness definitely reminds me of them, but no, the rest of it not so much. It's just well, it's showing you what they're limited to. It looks like Calcians can be anything, so they're kind of like Jacks and Janes of all trades. But yeah, let's go check out the Exiles. I was actually interested in the Mordesh a little bit, but also the Chua, and of course the Aurins, but we'll see that soon enough. Well, I'm putting all of them to higher close, except for FXA, because I think it would be the one that hurts performance the most, probably. And I am recording video right now, so it's probably a good idea. That face, but of course both of them look, you know, ridiculous. I'll probably end up going Aurin, but we'll see. I definitely won't be going human, because that's just boring. Of course, Kekra wasn't all that original either, but still. Let's see, I'm not sure which one I'm gonna go with. Maybe Esper or Spouse Slinger, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just looking at the class information. A lot of this stuff is predictable. Let's see, I was kind of torn between Engineer, Esper, and Spell Slinger, and actually I considered Medic. But I actually did play as a White Mage in Final Fantasy XIV, my most recent character, so my interest has waned in jumping into a Medic again. So I'm thinking maybe Engineer or Esper or Spell Slinger, which is still like half the class, so quite a lot to choose from. But it much depends on the race that I choose. Since I'm definitely not going human, let's see, I'm just not sure if I'm going to go with the Nordish or the Aurin. I think I will go with Spell Slinger because I'm planning on doing more solo thing. If I end up meeting other people, I might try Engineer, which seems more of a co-op thing, wouldn't you say? I'm thinking that when I go with my Engineer next time, with my next character, and go with Engineer, I'll probably end up going Scientist then. So I'm thinking... oh wow. Yeah, I think I'll go with this. So hard to decide. Well, she looks less surprised and comical looking now, I think. I'm trying to make her look friendly, but not funny. Yeah, well, in as much as possible. It's a giant bunny ear cat girl type thing, or bunny girl, I guess. Whatever. Works for me. I think it depends a lot on hair color. I think skin color does seem to change her appearance slightly, well, aside from obviously the actual color, that just seems to change, almost change her expression. I guess the way it complements the eyes and hair and clothing, I suppose. It also seems, it almost seems to change the way the shading around the nose looks. It seems to like change the nose appearance a little bit almost. Like here, it just looks like a shiny nose, but here the shadow is more prominent, so it makes your nose look a little different. Like, this is very noticeable, the difference in shading, but here with this really pale skin, it looks more smooth overall. I don't know. I don't want to clash. This looks a little too plain, like the hair matches the skin too much. This is very Fluttershy. I don't know if it really suits her. For now, I can change it later. seems to match pretty well to me. Let's see about hairstyle. I kind of like the default one then. Well, it's the first one on the list, so I do like it. But we'll see. I always kind of like the look, one eye covered. Whoa, big hair. 80s punk. It's almost like a priestess type. I'm not sure what that would qualify as. That's this. Very Final Fantasy. That's Selfie, basically, from Final Fantasy VIII, was it? Well, I do like the default, but I think I'll stick with this one for now. It doesn't seem like there's clipping, which is a problem with some heroes in some games. So let's check your style. This is something I noticed in early footage that I saw for character creation. The males actually have better ear choices than the females, but the females have better everything else. In my opinion, of course. I'll probably go with smaller hair. I mean smaller ears. I'm not a big fan of the giant bunny ears. This is more mouse-like. That's bat. That's butterfly. That's more like wings, moth, maybe. That's just obviously modeled after butterflies, isn't it? And there's, I don't know, more cat-like, I guess. And then the bat wings. And then, not sure what that be. I remember seeing an animal that had ears like that. I can't remember what it's called. It's not the eye, is it? Definitely not the butterfly or bat or moth wings, because really looks ridiculous even by the stems. That just looks too dang big. So let me just look around a bit more. Just settle on it. They just don't seem to fit. They just look really awkward. It just looks too small. It's difficult to decide. I actually think I might stick with that. Sadly. Well. Not much for body piercings and tattoos on my characters and stuff. Body types, okay? Ooh, this is anorexic even by the game standard. Oh, that's just ridiculous. I'm just not sure which one to go with. The arms just look too damn thin. That's more curvy, still ridiculously thin, but this is a video game, so what do you expect? This seems to be the happy medium. This seems to be, you know, taking some of out of the waist and putting into the breasts. That, I don't know. This seems to be the balance The arms look a little less stick-like. The body isn't ludicrously thin. I mean, by the standards of the class, that is. So I'll probably stick with that. Copied it just in case something happens if the game crashes or something. I don't know. I'll just go with that, I guess. Is there no option to change the tail? I haven't seen any option to change the tail. Maybe I'm missing it, but is there no option to change the tail? I could have sworn that somebody did change the tail in the character creation that I saw, but I could be wrong. Must be wrong because it doesn't seem to be an option anywhere. Oh well. Okay, I think I'm set. Let me think. You know, I think I will go Scientist this round. Settler when I do an Engineer. How about that? Okay, I'm set. Seems you can't put any spaces, which is stupid. Nor underscores, apparently. I don't think I'll be able to take this name. I've noticed that it's been claimed in other games before I get around to it, which sucks. It's my preferred name for my first female character made in a game.